they seem to be, well, getting a bit more edgy and coming for us, I'm going to build a few defenses. The French are good in that they have all-around great defense shelters. This one's resistant. It has AA, it has AT. AA is anti-aircraft, AT is anti-tank. It goes against buildings and it goes against men at all great rates. So it's all around great to have at least a few of these if you're on the French and you have if you're the French, you'll have these. These are great. I'm gonna build 3 of them. So yeah, that would be good for it now. Now I see a few of these guys are popping up, so I don't want them to start hurting my buildings over there. So I'm going to toss a few of my tanks over there. You might be hearing my dog barking in the background. I know she is fine. Alright, advanced medium tank.
Building deployment completed.
Are they gonna cower in fear? I don't know how good these units are.
Open fire on designated target.
Alright, I'm gonna move these units up here just to stop any advance on what is my territory, as I think. We can already see a battle coming in. These tanks are, well, what we're gonna see when we get into range. Okay, these are tank destroyers, so this is actually a really bad thing for these tanks. These will be easily hurt, but the tank destroyers might not be that good. Huh. Alright, so it seems like these guys are taking out that pretty well. I'm gonna move them up so to get them into a choke point, force them away. Let's see if we can get them over there. Okay. Now, as this war is going to go on, I'm going to make a few more of these administrative buildings to up my money. It is imperative to make lots of monies. Now, I might not have any money right now, but I have 5, which will make me get a large, copious amount of money. So I'm going to camouflage this, and I'm going to give it a blitz ruse to make them run faster and get money faster. Alright. Now I can see all these guys coming in. I'm going to push my units over here. Do not know what these are going to yet do. These seem like tank destroyers, and they are Horu tank destroyers. I do not know why they're not firing, or if they're firing. They do not seem to be firing. It seems like my administrative buildings are being deployed. Awesome. Now I'm getting a lot more money, and I'm getting another 100, so I'm gonna make another one. See, this is all about mass production of these. So 4, 5, 6. If I get 1 more of these, I should be okay for the rest of the game. Maybe 8. It all depends. All right. Now that this is happening, I'm going to get 2 more tanks over here, and probably another tank over here, and then after this I'm going to actually upgrade this tank to the heavy tank, but that will not be for right now. Alright, those are just the light units, and those will be easily destroyed. They seem, the advance of their side has seemed to stop, and I have not seen, oh, they're making aircraft. Alright. Alright, so it seems like they have used a radio silencer so I cannot see their units. Alright, we're gonna go against this unit. This seems to be another tank destroyer of the same pattern as the other ones. Okay. And that one is easily destroyed. Yeah, as you can see, that just faded away. They do have a radio silence ruse in this area. It'd be wise to make 1 more of these administrative buildings, and then I'm going to make an aircraft base, as I can actually think I can do right now. Awesome. Alright, I'm going to launch some aircraft from that when I can, because I'm going to be getting larger amounts of money now. Awesome. Okay. In the airfield, there's a lot of different aircrafts, but a lot of them can be upgraded, which I'm going to do immediately when I can. And this can now be upgraded, so I'm going to upgrade that. As you can see, they're flying aircraft now, so I'm going to also be more hesitant to put my vehicles at risk for there. So, let's see if I can get all these tanks into one place, and then we can rush that little base up there.
Building deployment completed.
I think this would be good right now to go with. Alright. See, these tanks have the ability just to fire short-range, kind of artillery piece firing shells at the enemy, which are pretty nice when you think about it. It seems like. Is this a... I do not know what that was, but I do not think that was a tank of the same caliber, so I'm going to push. I'm actually going to stay right here, and I'm going to make these guys push up, so we can take that, and so we can push forward into one of the enemy bases. As now, I'm going to start upgrading, so I'm going to make another fighter. I'm going to upgrade these elite, so I can get to these paratroopers, because paratroopers are very good in situations like this where I can ambush them immediately in the forests. They can also be good because I can capture bases with them. The French do not have the best aircraft, but if I can have a few of them, then it will be great. Okay, I'm going to make an anti-air base, and I'm going to make... Well, I'm going to actually wait. I do not need an anti-tank right now, but I will make a prototype base actually right now because I have enough money for it. Prototype bases are extremely expensive, and they have extremely expensive things in it, but they have the best things, like super heavy tanks and extremely long-range artillery, so they're worthwhile, but they take a long time to research. So I'm going to have to pick something that I really want and stick to it. I'm going to refill the net on here because I don't want anything to be seen.
Yes, sir. Deploying camouflage.
Alright, now I see one of these guys coming in. I'm going to... No. See, the problem with these things is they just want to... They just want to shoot those little guns. I want them to actually move. So what I'm going to actually do now is I'm going to place down more defenses because I feel like there's not enough. Even though there's a decent amount, it looks like. I always think there could be more.
Our units are under fire.
And I'm going to put another one there. And this might seem like a lot to people, but whatever, because I want to be defended. So as you can see, a lot of things coming out of there, so I'm going to use a blitz roof so I can get these, you know, into place faster. There we go. There we go. Okay. I'm going to make these guys go against him. Again, I'm going to make them Russian and not just, you know, just fire their artillery pieces towards them. Seems like these guys are doing a great job, so I'm actually going to rush that base. These guys, I can probably just, you know, sit right there. Stay together. Now for the aircraft. I'm going to build 4 fighters, and I'm not sure. Should I? Yeah, I'll just get these. 4 and 4. So these will be created over a period of time. Now we can take a look at the prototype base. See, now that this is an armored recon. Now these are actually extremely good against tanks, and I love these. So I'm going to research these immediately. But they're also the super heavy tank. Now the really special thing to the French side of these tanks is all super heavy tanks don't have cannot shoot aircraft except for the Frenches. They have the FCM F1, which has 2 dots against aircraft. This is extremely special because usually that is not the case at all, and you'd have to kill tanks mainly with aircraft. So I'm going to research the EBR first, but then after that I'm going to mass produce the FCM super heavy tanks. This might take a while, but it will be okay. Going to move these up to here. I'm surprised those are surviving, but I mean, this is on easy. I'm just giving a tutorial on guys how to do these things. So I'm going to be creating some aircraft. That's always good. I'm going to actually cancel one of these guppies. So did I cancel it? Oh, sorry. Cancel one of those and make an air recon. Actually, 2 of those because I already have fighters. So make 2 air recons so I can scour the globe, so make sure they're not sneaking up my base with radio sounds. Like that. So I'm going to actually move those troops over there, and I'm going to rush that base, because as you can see, they've used camouflage so you cannot see them. Tricky, because you might always forget about it, but I didn't. So, I'm going to make these guys actually